Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Sriranga Prashant Padalkar and I am here as a TPO's page portal coordinator. Today we are here with the group Infinity to conduct the second activity, that is pre-topic talk. So let's start the activity. First of all, I would like to call Siddhi. Siddhi, over to you now.
Hello everyone. My name is Siddhi. I would like to speak on the topic of women empowerment. Empowering women in India is very necessary to empower a developing country, and economic status of our country is very bad because it is a male dominated country. Men means half power of the are working alone, and they force the women to do only household works. They do not know that women are the half power of this country. To can form full power of the country. The day when full power of the country would start working, no other country would be more powerful than the India. Men are not know how powerful Indian women are. It is very necessary for all Indian men to understand the power of women and let them go ahead to make themselves independent and power of the family and country. Gender equality is the first step to bring women empowerment in India. Men should not understand that women are made only to handle household costs or take responsibility of home and family. Instead, both men and women can get some time to think about themselves and their career. There are so many laws for empowering women, however, none are effective and followed by people. Every Indian need to change their mind towards women and strictly follow all rules made for women empowerment. Thank you.
Thank you, Siddhi. Next, I would like to call Neha. Neha, over to you now.
Hello friends, my name is Neha Manoj Kumar Nazde. Today I am going to speak a few words about uh, important topic online education. Education is an important part of our life. It can also make our future, and if it is not taken care properly, then it can also spoil. Online education takes place through the electronic medium, that is done through the digital platforms. Online education can be delivered in the form of lessons, audio, video, animations, and images. In the changing era, where everything is going digital today, the field of education is also not behind in this matter. The pandemic like coronavirus has affected almost all areas of human life, including education. Therefore, there is a need to promote online education today. It takes 40% less time than the traditional classroom through online education, as students can learn anytime and anywhere that according to their place. But it is also true that online learning requires a student to have passion and motivation towards education. Certainly, looking at the situation today, it can be said that the future of online education is very bright, and it is bringing a revolution in the field of education. Thank you.
Thank you, Neha. Next, I would like to call Divyani to share her views. Divyani, you can start.
Hello, my name is Divani Sumankar. My topic is powerful subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is the mind, a powerful secondary system that runs everything in our life. We know that we are in a control. We believe that our conscious mind controls everything, and also subconscious mind. But we are wrong. Subconscious mind are make up around 95% our brain power and handles everything our body needs to function properly, like eating, breathing, digesting, and making memories. And with proper training of our brain, we become more determined and more confident and perform with full potential under any pressure. So we have to know that our subconscious mind is the key of element. Thank you.
Thank you, Divyani. Next, I would like to invite Vaibhav. Vaibhav, over to you.
Hello everyone, my name is Vaibhav Sherkar and my topic is social media and its pros and cons. Now everyone who has internet connection or device available are available on social media. Uh, Talking strictly about only Facebook, it has more than 3 billion active users in world, and these numbers are day by day increasing. Uh, everyone from kids to everyone from kids to senior citizens are on social media. Social media, it is very popular in nowadays, as it is open to use and free to use. Also, because of this, it has some advantages as well as disadvantages. So talking about its pros, social media is free to use and it is very popular, and where we can express our feelings. It can be also used for social media can be also used for marketing, which will leads to increase in profit of businesses. We can use it to connect with our friends and families from long distances. Uh, Also, we can use it for our businesses. Now, talking about its negative uses, it is very addictive and it is very time consuming. So, anyone can who get addictive to it, uh, it can have chances to get depression or social anxiety, as well as he will waste his time. Also, there is a very dangerous to data policy. So, misuse of data yeah, can lead to crime related things. Personal information can be our personal information can be used by criminals. So everyone can be aware when uploading your personal information on social media. Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you, Vaibhav. Next, I would like to call Akshay. Akshay, over to you.
Hello everyone. My name is Akshay Maitre. Today I am here to deliver a short speech on climate change. Climate change is simply defined as the change in climate or atmosphere. The climate changes occur both humans and natural activities. In natural activities such as volcanic eruptions, change in Earth's orbits, and solar radiations, and in humans activities such as the uh, carbon emission, land degradation, and deforestations are the main causes of the climate change. Do you know all the trees are source of survival and it's balance of the nature, but unfortunately they are cut down by human beings. The other causes of the climate change are combustion of fossil fuel, burning of industrial wastages, and vehicular pollution. The recent climate changes occur due to the global warming. The bad impact of the climate change is seen on humans, not only humans but also the plants and animals. Due to this, the temperature of the atmosphere and uh, the level of the harmful gases are increases in atmosphere, so that the respiratory type diseases and skin type diseases are occurs. Due to the climate change, the beauty of the nature is vanishes, and also the some species of the plants and animals are vanished from the nature. There are some points to how to control the climate change. First point is using renewable energy sources, running away from the fossil fuels, promoting the public transportation, promoting the sustainable infrastructures, using recycling wastage, stop deforestation are the some points to control the uh, climate change. Thank you. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Akshay. Next, I would like to call Aniket to share his views. Aniket, you can start now.
Hello everyone, my name is Aniket Dattatreya Lohar. Today I am going to talk about 5G technology. The term 5G we are hearing about for quite some time and talking from few months since new 5G supporting mobiles and other devices are rolling out in the market for actual sales. Maybe few of us have one. As we know, the word G in 5G stands for the generation of the cellular communication networks. The cellular communication networks are known by their numeric generation, that is 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G. We are currently fully deployed in 4G with 5G gaining ground. the GSM, UMTS, LTE, and NR enable 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G respectively. 5G is also known as the fifth generation of wireless technology. The 5G will the 5G works faster on mobile phones and other devices when compared to 4G and 4G LTE. The 5G will enable us to use the internet at the speed up to 10 Gbps. But as of today, around the globe, it has coverage in limited locations only. This week, 5G came in news because a few major airlines like Air India Emirates from various countries have cancelled their flights to USA due to 5G. 5G frequency affects the frequency of radio altimeter in an aeroplane. The device which tells the altitude of aircraft from the ground. If both frequencies are collapsed, then the pilot of the aeroplane will not be able to know the correct altitude of aeroplane. And this will be a major blunder if situation arises considering increased air traffic and modern aircraft speed. While the making 5G, while the making 5G a ground available for all, we need to make sure we don't harm us or either nature. In the nature, we also count birds and animals. Also, as many environmentalists raised the concern before. In the conclusion, I will quote as a wise man said, every precious drop of change has a ripple effect on the ocean. Thank you.
Thank you, Aniket. Next, I would like to invite Saili. Saili, you can start now.
Hello everyone, my name is Saili Suhas Kamble. My topic name is Indian youth. What is the youth? Youth, biologically we can say that it is a particular stage of a life where individual is a young and also we can say that is a time between the childhood and adulthood. This age represents the activeness, sharpness, spirits. This youth is a backbone of our country. The youth can play most important part for future of our country. The future of our country and our society is in the hands of a youth. The youth are very energetic and enthusiastic. They have ability to learn and adapt to new things, which is beneficial for our country. This youth, without the youth, we cannot make a change or a progress in our country. For making a change in any field, whatever maybe it's a sport field and a technical field, we require active participation of a youth. It is doesn't matter which field we want to progress, but nowadays the youth are badly affected with drugs. Drug abuse is a major problem in a youth. For due to this, they are going in a bad way. This problem we can solve from our home and education system. But this period is a very enjoyable and energetic period. In this period, there is a lots of fun and lots of dreams with a full of fashions for giving a shape of our ideas and dreams. This age is taking a most important part for giving a shape of our ideas and our dreams for our development of a country. This youth is required. At a last, I want to say that we can take risk on our life. If you can win, we can lead, and if we can lose, we can guide. Thank you.
Thank you, Saili. Now I would like to call Ankita. Ankita, over to you.
Hello everyone, I am Ankita Ramechane. I am from SY Electrical. Today I am here to present a speech on sports culture in India. Sports are good for all of us in daily life as it involves us in common physical activities under healthy environment. Sports in India are the part of an Indian culture. The term culture refers to the state of intellectual development and manners. The Indian culture is unique and varied. The Indian culture is unique and varied. The terms culture, heritage, and sport. Importance of this is bringing people together from both urban and rural areas. India's national game is hockey, although cricket is now de facto national game. India's traditional sports like kabaddi, kho, gilli danda, etc. Are also there are football, cricket, tennis, boxing, etc. Gilli danda is played in villages of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, etc. Hockey is a national game of India. Badminton is most popular game in India. Badminton is supposed to have originated in India 2000 years ago. Saina Nehwal and PV Sindhu are the best players in badminton. Cricket is most popular game in India. India won the 1983 Cricket World Cup under Kapil Dev and finished as a runner-up in 2003 under Sourav Ganguly. Sachin Tendulkar is one of the best batsmen in the India. In 2020, Neeraj Chopra won the gold in men's javelin throw. This was the India's first gold wins in the Tokyo. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Ankita. Next, I would like to call Saurabh. Saurabh, over to you.
Thank you, Sriram. So my name is Saurabh Kambe, and my topic name is electric vehicle, the future. So today, when the world is thriving to use the day by day new technology everywhere, electric vehicle must be the future of the means of transport. Electric vehicle consume electric energy as fuel as compared to traditional vehicles which use petrol and diesels. These vehicles may be provided through the collector system by the electricity from the source or maybe the inbuilt battery. Electric bikes, electric cars, electric rickshaws are some of the examples of the electric vehicles. Nowadays, most of the trains, including metro, are already running worldwide through the electricity. So here are the some benefits when we use the electric vehicles. First is main solve problem which to reduce the pollution, to conserve non-renewable natural resources, to promote use of renewable energy, to reduce global warming, and main is to fulfill the needs of growing demands and for the transport. So nowadays the world population is increasing distinctly day by day, and the demand for the fuel also growing proportional. Thus, to fulfill the demands for the fuel also increase. Then to fulfill the demands of the people as fuel, so we have to uh, move towards the electric vehicles. Uh, every year, due to our traditional vehicle, they cause many smoke, and it cause and many uh, life-threatening diseases, which takes every year many lives. We are living in advanced era of technology. Advancement of technology always help to the betterment of the human life. Use of the electric vehicles are very beneficial for human as well as the environment. Electric vehicles run electricity and does not emit smoke. Thus, it is helpful for reducing pollution and also help to reduce the global warming. Smoke is one of the major cause of global warming. Thus, using electric vehicles can also reduce global warming. Today, when the advancement of technology growing rapidly, electric vehicles are the new means of transport to fulfill the large demand of the people growing day by day. Electric vehicles are eco-friendly. Used as electrical vehicle is good for environment as well as for future human lives. Electric vehicles also reduce the dependency of a nation for the export of petroleum. And as we see, the cost of the electric vehicle is also low if we compare to the traditional vehicles. And it is also very expensive to buy petrol and diesels every year. So our government also intuitive towards the electric vehicle, as the electric vehicle is cheaper in and long run are also and environment friendly. Government is continuously promoting to use of electric vehicles. Since long time, trains including metros are also running on electricity. So Indian Railway are almost nowadays running on electricity. Electric bikes, electric cars, electric rickshaws are in the market. So government is starting the campaigns to promote the electric vehicles. Recently in New Delhi, the government of New Delhi launched the Switch Delhi campaign to promote the electric vehicles. Thank you. That's all from my all side.
Thank you, Saurabh. Next, I would like to call Deepak to share his views.
Hello friends, my name is Deepak Bajirao Shissagar. My topic is share market. Comes let us talk about the share market. What is share market? Why it is in place? How does it work? And what are the advantages and disadvantages? And how you can invest in money? Uh, what is share market? Share market, stock market or equity market, all three means the same. These are the markets where you can buy or sell a company shares. Buying shares of a company means buying some percentage of ownership of that company. That is, you become the holder of percentage of that company. If that company makes a profit, some percentage of that profit would also be given to you. If the company makes you incurs a loss, a percentage of that loss would also be borne by you. Telling you an example of this smallish scale. Presume you have to establish a startup. You have 10,000 rupees, but that's not enough. So you go to your friends and tell him to invest another 10,000 rupees and offer him to a 50% partnership. So whatever your company profits in the future, 50% of it would by yours and 50% of it would be your friends. In this case, you have given 50% of the shares to your friends and friends in this company. The same things happen on large scale in the stock market. The only difference being, instead of going to your friends, you go to entire world and you invite to buy shares in your company. Now we talk about the history of the share market. The origin of share market dates around the 40 years ago, and around the 16th century, there was a Dutch East India Company, like the East India Company. There was a similar company in the country of Netherlands, today known as a Dutch East India Company. In those time, people used to indulge in a lot of exploration using ships. The entire world map had not yet been discovered, so the companies used to send their ships to discover the new land and trade with far far away far away the place. The journey was used to be over a thousands of kilometers aboard a ship. There was a huge amount of money required for this. Not one person possessed such amount of money individually in those times. So they publicly invited people to invest the money in their ships. When these ships would travel long distance, go to other land, and comes back with the treasure from there, they were promised shares of this treasure money eventually. But this was a very risky affair, because during those time more than half of the ships failed to come back. They got lost, they broke down or got lost. Anything would happen to them. So investor realized that the risky nature of this enterprises. So instead of investing in a single ship, they prefer to invest in a five to six of them. So at least one of them had come chance of coming back. One ship used to approach multiple investors for money. So this created somewhat of a share market. There we are open bidding of the ship on their ducks. Ducks are the place where the ships come out from. Gradually, this system becomes successful because money crunch faced by the companies was supplemented by the common people, and the common people got a chance to learn more money. Today, each country has its own stock exchange market. Every country becomes greatly dependent upon the stock market. There are two popular stock exchanges in India. One is the Bombay Stock Exchange, which has around 500 registered companies. The other is the National Stock Exchange, that was 1700 registered companies with so many countries registered. If you if we want to observe overall whether the prices of the shares of the companies are moving up or down, how do we view this? To measure this, some measurement have been put in your place, like as a Sensex or Nifty. An important question that arises is whether you should invest money in share market. A lot of people compare it with gambling because a lot of risk is involved in it. If my opinion, in my opinion, it is correct to say so, because this is indeed some of the sort of gambling if you are not aware of the type of the company and its performance and the parameters of the company and the financial record of the company. You don't observe its history and accounting information, then in a way this is akin to gambling, because you would have no idea of how the company would perform in the future. You merely listen to people say that the company is doing well and we should invest in the share market. So that's why you invest in it. You should never do this because it is extremely risky. And obviously when there are people that do these jobs day in day out, for example the traders who are expert in this field, uh, expert and have more knowledge about the stock market, they obviously would outperform the others because they have an idea of how this all works. So in my opinion, you should never directly invest in the share market and instead early in the expert. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepak. And with this, all the members are done with their topics. And from all of them, we got a lot of new and interesting information. So at this note, I would like to conclude that the second activity, that is pre-topic talk, is over now. Thank you so much for being with us.